What's up, guys? So this is for all the people who want to go to college while actively serving. This video isn't about your GI Bill and your Montgomery Bill after you get out. This is going to talk about while you're in. So while you're in, all branches have this thing called TA, tuition assistance. And basically what it is, if you're not a fuck up in your job and you hit all your prereqs and you finish your PQS for what you needed to do in your workplace, your command can sign off on tuition assistance. What tuition assistance is your branch will pay you to go to school while you're actively serving. A lot of people use online. I go in person just because my hours are the same every day because I work at a hospital, but you can do both. You do get credits for your training in the military, but a lot of colleges don't take them. And a lot of colleges that do take them, you have to take into consideration that they might not transfer to the college you want to be. So since I joined the military, I went to boot camp, went to Hospital Corpsman Basic, which is in San Antonio. That's about 5-6 months, covers EMT and CNA and LPN. And then I went to FMTB, Field Medical Training Battalion in Camp Lejeune, and that gave me, I think, another like 10 credits or so with anatomy, physiology, communications, a bunch of patient clinicals that I probably won't be able to use, and then a bunch of electives. So I went up to my college, CLC, and they barely took any of them. There are a lot of online colleges that took them all, but do you really want a degree from that online college? Because when you eventually want to transfer, if you want to get a graduate degree, a master's degree, do you want your military credits that aren't worth anything to go to this college and them give you like, oh yeah, now you can transfer our degrees? When you transfer them, those credits aren't going to mean anything. So while you're in, I would pick a college that's decently credited. Some of your military credits should transfer depending on your job, but a lot of mine didn't. As you guys know from my past videos, if you're a subscriber, I am going to school to become a nurse right now. My basic work day is 7 to 3:30, and then I have school on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 5 to 6. I am going to take summer courses and fall, spring. I'm going to basically go to school all year round until I get out of the military. Me personally, I didn't use TA because I was really dumb about getting paperwork signed, so I thought I was just going to use FAFSA, and I messed up my FAFSA paperwork, so I ended up paying out of pocket for one class. But how you can use this to your advantage is that you can get TA from the military and they will pay it, right? And then FAFSA, you know, Pell Grant, is that Pell Grant? Yeah. And then FAFSA sends the money to you. So if your base is already paying off your school completely, you get to pocket that FAFSA money. So not only are you going to school for free, you can profit off it. You can profit getting an education in the military. Navy, at least, I'm not sure for other branches, we have this thing called NRTC, where you can sign up for online classes and it'll accredit you for stuff. So I signed up for basic algebra. And it's an online class and it's ran through the Navy at your self-pace. And it accredited me basic algebra for the school I just said didn't take military credits for your pipeline. Non-resident training course is more accredited than your military pipeline. So they took that. There's also a lot of other factors like your NECs or your advanced training that'll factor into this, but there are ways to accelerate your career plan or your degree plan and catch back up with the people that you went to high school with. It is very, very possible to get your degree. I would strongly advise getting your degree because you never know what's gonna happen. Military could downsize, they might not need your rate anymore, you might not pick up in time and hit higher tenures, so you never know. It's always good to have a backup plan. And if you guys need any help with colleges or you have any questions, leave a comment and I'll probably get back to you on it. But everyone in my clinic, like a rank above me, both my HM3s have bachelor's degrees, my HM1 has a bachelor's degree, my other HM3 is getting his master's degrees in public health, and then the HNs, me, we're working on it, so it is very possible. Even if you're on a ship or if you're out in another country, there is online classes and there should be at every single base. Military does pay for educational teachers, whether they're commissioned officer or just regular civilians, to come in and teach you and get credits. So regardless where you go in the military, you'll be able to attend college, and don't waste your time not doing shit like that. Hassle you with an S on what you can and can't do, or did they put you down as HM with no problem? Man, UR needs the Navy when you go sign. It's an application, right? You're applying to the Navy. They're not just taking anyone. So you can ask to get a certain job, but that doesn't mean they're gonna offer you it. I wasn't even offered corpsman, right? Someone, I guess, an Illinois DEP